Hello everyone, I am Ben with the BTC Sessions. I've been spending the last week or so in England. I'm currently in a place called Harrogate, and I would like today to revisit an app and product that I've explored before called Wirex. And the reason for the revisit is I feel like this is the first time I'm really getting to see the potential of these kinds of apps for using Bitcoin around the world. So what is Wirex? It is an app that allows you to order virtual and physical MasterCard and Visa cards where you can convert your Bitcoin to the local currency. So I will link, of course, to my previous video so you can see anything that I might miss in this video, but I want to highlight how easy it is now to convert your currency to Bitcoin and into another local currency without paying a lot of fees. So let's take a look at the app and then the website and do some fee comparisons versus maybe changing through a bank. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at the Wirex app. You can get this from the Google Play Store, or you can get this on iOS for Apple or for iPhone. So right away, when you open up the app, I've already set this up. I already have money in this wallet, and I've been using it throughout England here. But let's just take a look at what we have here. When you first open it up, you're going to see your Bitcoin wallet, and you can swipe to the side, and this is where your cards will be that you have. Now, these are cards that I've already set up, but when you first get this app, these will not be here. You'll just see this order card slide, and that is it. But we'll get to that in a second. First, let's check out the first screen here. Down below, you have previous transactions. Again, if this is a new app for you, you will see nothing down here. But up top, this is your Bitcoin wallet. All right, you can see there's how much Bitcoin I have, and below, I've chosen my local currency, which is Canadian dollars. Yeah, so when you want to put Bitcoin into your wallet, you can tap it here. You have a QR code that you could scan with another phone or a webcam on a computer. And this is your code down below. So you have a few options. You can add Bitcoin, or you can send Bitcoin out of this wallet, just like a regular Bitcoin wallet. And finally, down below, you can hit copy address. So if I hit that, it will copy this string of characters to my clipboard, and at this point I could send Bitcoin into this wallet. So let's just take a look at what that would look like. So if I were to go in and I were to open up another Bitcoin wallet that I had on my phone, then I could go into the send screen. This is Copay, by the way. I have a video on this that you can check out if you like. But if I go to the send screen where it says recipient, I can then paste in the address I've just copied from my Wirex app, and at that point I can put in how much Bitcoin I'd like to send and shoot it off. Now, Wirex waits for a confirmation before they allow you to use those funds to load your card, just so you're aware. All right, so that's why sometimes there's a bit of a delay, but once it's in there, switching between cards is seamless. Anyways, I don't need to send Bitcoin to it because I already have. So let's just go right back into Wirex here. So I have my Bitcoin address filled up with some money. And then I also have these cards. So the first thing you would need to do is you would need to get a card. You can get virtual cards, or you can get actual physical cards mailed to you. And that's what I've been using for this trip. I got myself a physical MasterCard, which is spendable in British pounds, so you can see the local currency up here. So what do you need to do to order a card? It's really simple. You go over here, you tap on order a card, and you have these options. You can get US dollars, euros, or pounds. So you just select which one you want, and you can pick virtual or plastic. All right, so virtual, you would only use this for online purchases. Plastic, they would send you a physical card. So you'd pick which one you want. You hit continue. If you're getting plastic, you do need to put in your information so that they can send it to the correct address, obviously. Anyways, I'm not going to order another card right now because I already have some. So let's take a look at what I would need to do in order to load one of these cards. Now I do have 4 cards on here, so you'll see what that looks like when I want to do that. Down in the bottom right, there's this plus button. You're going to hit the plus, and you have options. Again, the same options as when you're in your Bitcoin wallet, send or add Bitcoin. But then there's also an option that says exchange, and this is how you load your cards. Really simple. You're going to hit the exchange button, and you're going to say how much Bitcoin you would like to switch to whatever the currency is. Now this is a drop down. You can be exchanging between cards as well, but I'm not going to do that. So Bitcoin into what do you want? Which card would you like to load? So you can see there's a couple virtual cards, a couple plastic cards. So if I hit British pounds, then I can put in how much Bitcoin I'd like to switch over. So this is how much Bitcoin I have in my wallet right now. So if I were to switch it over, 0.2, yeah, say 0.2, 0.20, yeah. And so it'll give me the rate at which I'm switching over Bitcoin. Now, the important thing to note with this card is that I'm paying 0 exchange rate. All right. The only thing that impacts the change in price here is the Bitcoin network fee. So whatever that fee happens to be, that's the only thing you're paying. You're not paying like a percentage fee to switch over your funds. It is instant back and forth. So you do not need to be dropping a percentage on a middleman here. It's just straight across. All right, I would put in how much I want, and then I would hit exchange. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because I've already loaded it up. I don't need to switch over anything currently. But once you do, it's pretty much instant, and you'll have your card here. And same thing, you can tap on the card specifically, and you can hit add funds. The PIN, you can get the PIN emailed to you, and it also comes with the card itself. And if you lose the card, you can also block your card. So again, right here, I could hit add funds. And you have lots of options here. You don't just have to switch from Bitcoin. You can do a bank transfer, but same thing. Exchange Bitcoin to pounds, all right? So all in all, pretty simple. I love this card. It's been fantastic this whole trip, and I can't wait to use it again. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at the Wirex website here. Pretty much the same functionality in the app, so you can exchange currencies with this button up top. Below it, you would have a display of your Bitcoin balance along with any card that you may already have. Below that, you can order cards just like in the app. And below that, you have options to add funds, watch demo videos that they've made, so on and so forth. Let's take a look at what the exchange currencies thing looks like on the website. It's pretty much the same. You can pick where you would like the funds coming from. So from your Bitcoin account into which card would you like to load. You put in the amount and go ahead. And beyond that, going back to the dashboard here, along the right hand side, you can see all of the previous transactions that you've made. Okay, so beyond that, let's do a little bit of fee comparison here. For example, exchanging $1,000 for British pounds, and right now that will buy me around 566 British pounds for 1,000 Canadian dollars. Versus if I go to my own bank, I can exchange 1,000 into only 549 pounds. So that difference is about 16 or 17 pounds. So that's a pretty big difference. Whereas if I'm using Wirex, I'm only paying the Bitcoin fee. So this is bitcoinfees.21.co. Basically, it's just a website that helps guess or estimate what the fee will be on a basic transaction. So it looks like right now the average fee is about 67,000 Satoshis. If you don't know what that is, it's 0.000, I don't know how many zeros, 0.1 BTC. I plugged it in here, and it is about, it works out to about $1.77 Canadian. okay? So let's just do some quick math and figure out what that is. So let's be generous. We'll say that the difference was 16 pounds here. That's $28 roughly in fees that I'm paying through my bank to exchange 1,000 Canadian dollars. So we'll just do some subtraction. 28.24 minus the $1.77 I'd be paying. That's a difference of $26.47 just by using Wirex. That's how much I save. Pretty phenomenal. Now, beyond this price comparison, my wife actually went to the mall and quickly changed over some cash before coming to Europe here. And when I looked at the rate she got, she was actually, had she switched over an entire 1,000 Canadian dollars, she would have been paying about double the price that we're seeing here with the RBC rate. So making those comparisons, it is really insane seeing how much money you can save. You know, $30 a conservative estimate with say changing with a bank, and then $60 if you're using one of those mall kiosks to change over your currency. So you can save quite a bit of money just by using something like Wirex. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, drop a tip if you're able to, and share this video. I'll see you guys next time on the BTC Sessions.